family and community members are gathering for the 51st annual Mahkato Wacipi celebrating Indigenous people. Reporter Kyla Jackson takes us there.
Indigenous people and non-native people came out from all over Minnesota to celebrate the 51st anniversary of the Mahkato Wacipi powwow event. This event runs from Friday, September 15th to Sunday, September 17th.
To me, these are my relatives. In the native tradition, we have a saying called Matako, which is all our relatives. And it means literally that we are all related. And so this is a gathering of relatives.
Grand Entries, a special dance lineup in the native culture, signifies reminding people of why they came to the event. It is a dance that will be shown at the beginning of each powwow throughout the weekend.
I feel like it's important so we can dance for our ancestors and just show people who haven't danced before how it is dancing and just being a good person here.
Community members got to enjoy cultural events, cultural games, and an education tent to showcase the history behind Indigenous people in the Wacipi event.
Education and a little bit more in the area of understanding that there are many diverse cultures and there are many races and many walks of people, and that we can all share within all of our cultures.
In Mankato, Kyla Jackson, KEYC News Now.